Hi all, good evening. My name is JOSUÉ Deras, and in this moment I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic because the importance of this topic is that of the world depend our life. This topic is about the audio that is at the portal, and this topic is about community gardens. When we talk about our environment, garden, and things that have to do with nature, it's very important to know that these represent a land for our humanity because every day community gardens are less. So it's important to know that importance that has the environment and way of life we have, and not only for humans, also has a great importance in life that exists on our planet, because community garden represent a, a land for all our life, represent a land for example, to humans, to trees, to flowers, to vegetable life, and represent a land to all. On this occasion, we are confronted to a great paradox because in New York want to destroy a community garden that was planned by all the full neighborhood, and now the city want it removed to construct building, and this is a big mistake that every day do some city because they are destroying the world, they are destroying the environment, and they ignore that environment is very important in our life, because if you don't have environment, you don't don't have life. And persons who are of this neighborhood are very annoying because they wanna destroy the community garden, and for them this is a great treasure because it's the only place in the city in what you can enjoy and spend free time in a way healthy and away from the city, because as you know, when you live in a city is is very different that when you live in a small city, because when you live in a small city you have a lot or much opportunity to share time with tree, with flower, with environment, and it's different when you live in a big country or in a big city like New York, because you have a few opportunity to share time with environment and or community garden. And the audio have a very interesting argument, and the argument that the audio has is that there are other places where you can build, not necessarily have to be in this garden. This is the debate that all the resident of this neighborhood have, because this represent a treasure from them and don't want to be removed, because it's a treasure to all people in the neighborhood. They want this neighborhood to be maintained and will always be a nature treasure for the people of this neighborhood, and also in the same time is a treasure to the city, but they ignore that nature is part of our life, because your life depends of the environment, and you need to know that environment is the most important in your life, because if you don't have an environment, you don't have life, you don't have nothing. It's essential to know that without nature we are nothing, and that is the purpose of this audio. Discuss what we hear in the audio and discuss the importance of community gardens in our life, because every day people ignore the importance, and you need to think about it, and remember all time you need to say the word, you need to help our planet, because community garden represent a land to all. And this is my opinion about the audio, and remember, save the world, because of this depend your life. Thank you.